How can we always strive for great? How can we make sure to escape this false sense of comfort that good, it keeps bringing you back? Like, oh, it's not bad, it's not too bad. You know, life isn't bad enough. There's like a threshold. If life is just good enough, you're not in enough agony to strive for the next best thing. If your life is really then it's like, dang, I'm in constant agony. I need to strive for more. But if you get to this middle stage of good, it's like quicksand. It's warm, it's cozy, and it feels like there's no risk because you're grounded. Whereas everybody going for great is on a beam, 1,000 feet in the air. But in reality, the quicksand devouring you. I don't know if that made like perfect sense actually. The first step to getting out of good and, working towards great is you have to be scared. There has to be some kind of risk there. And that's why these paths split into good and great. The good path, you're not putting anything up. You're trading no risk for comfort, whereas the great path, you have to risk everything, including the good side. So you might have nothing if it works out. This is a good example of something that I'm doing today that I'm terrified about. Currently, I owe about $1.3 million on the house that I lost to Steve Will Do It. That's in Miami. And that's just debt. I have to pay off $1.3 million. And I also have, you guys know the Togi Trials game, I have a big contract to put on 10 more episodes of Togi Trials, and the sponsors are paying for it. We agreed they're gonna cut me a check for $15 million to put on this spectacular game show. So I'm ecstatic, right? We got to $15 million, and I call production and my team and I go, I wanna spend all $15 million on the game show. And immediately my accountant is calling me, my manager's calling me, my friends are calling me. Why don't you just take $1.3 million out of that, pay off your house, fuck it, take $2.3 million. Now you have $1 million and no debt. That's pretty good. That is exactly what they said to me. Because $1 million would be good. $1 million would be exciting. I have $1 million. But then what? Because in my eyes, the difference between spending $15 million on a game show and only having a $12.5 million budget for the game show is the difference between the game show being perfect. Everything that I ever dreamt of, I have these crazy visions for it and it needs to look a certain way. I believe it's gonna take $15 million or more dollars to make it happen. I'm probably going to end up taking more of my own personal money, investing it on top of the $15 million just so the game show is right. So I'll be losing money on it, but then I'm working towards something that has always been a lifelong dream of mine, a spectacular piece of entertainment that families can come together and enjoy watching across the entire world. That is cool to me.